Hi, it's Don. Today's post is titled Prosecco and the Italian Dilemma. Having just finished reading an article about how other countries have taken a ride on the Prosecco train to reap the benefits of what is now the biggest selling sparkling wine by volume, I came away with a slightly different take on the story. Australia seems to be the country most caught up by Italy adding the Prosecco DOC appellation and, at the same time, renaming the grape to Glera back in 2009. The hubbub is that one cannot use the designation of Prosecco for wine unless, like Champagne, Burgundy, and Bordeaux, the wine comes from that region of Italy. Far be it from me to suggest that this move to designated wine region not be legitimate. I just found it interesting that in 2009, when the sale of Prosecco was around 150 million bottles, it now comes in over an astonishing 600 million bottles. Maybe Italy saw the future and wanted to protect its investment. Not a bad idea. A part of me, that conspiracy theorist, also sees this as a money grab. After all, most folks understand Prosecco to be an Italian product, so protecting it seems like a good idea. Waiting as long as Italy did to protect it raises questions. Maybe it's just Italy being slow on the uptake that they realized they needed to take action. Although as the world's leading producer of wine, one might think they would have initiated this action long ago. The more interesting part for me was the renaming of the grape. That had to be done, as you can't name a wine after a grape varietal. You couldn't name a wine Cabernet Sauvignon or Chardonnay. Hence the renaming to Glera. From my reading, it appears others have not been as keen to change the name from Prosecco, and still use that as the identifier for the grape, which is acceptable outside of Italy and the EU. Other than some skirmishes about this whole mess, it's unlikely that you'll hear much more about it. It's been 13 years, after all, since the renaming. Once more, just a reminder that if you're looking for sparkling wine, or more specifically Prosecco, you might want to check where it's from, if that even matters. Cheers.